What's up, my wolf pack? Alpha the pack right here. And today, in this video, man, I'm gonna be talking about some nonsense that I saw on Twitter. Now, I don't tweet anything on Twitter all that often. I mainly get into discussions about anime with people. The only reason I made a Twitter again was because of the whole thing with Vic starting out a couple of months ago, and it's still going on, but I don't really talk about that anymore. Mainly I just use Twitter for anime and the memes. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then I'll get into a serious discussion about some things for people, right? Now, I don't really know if this classifies as a serious discussion, but you know how when you like, comment, and retweet something, if you follow that person, if you follow somebody, you can see what they like, comment on, and retweet, right? Well, I see a lot of interesting things and discussions that people comment on and retweet. You know what I'm saying? Now, such a thing that I saw that made me want to do a video on this, right, is something that not one chick said, but a group of chicks said, right? Now, these chicks, now I have to say this, right? I'm not trying to like target this specific group or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But these chicks were lesbians, right? And they were bashing straight women. You know, chicks that are into dudes. They were bashing straight women, basically, for being into dudes. You know, which doesn't make any sense to me, right? Because they were all saying, right? Each one of them basically said the same thing. They was all like, you know, every time I see a straight woman with a male, I gotta question what she's thinking. Because this woman, they could be looking all good, all beautiful with their hair done, dressed in a beautiful outfit, and then I'll look at a dude and he looks like a caveman, unshaven, cross-eyed, and in a jog suit and all that. Basically saying that the men are ugly. You feel me? Oh, that's all well. If you're not into dudes, that's all well and good, you know. But if you're not into dudes and you know that basically the chick, let's say, that you are interested in are into dudes, why are you going out of your way to attack the person that they're with simply because the chick that you're interested in is into dudes? Bruh, that doesn't make any sense. Every single one of these chicks are like, oh, I be seeing these beautiful straight women all the time looking all nice and good and pretty looking, but the dudes that they're with would be ugly and don't know how to dress and basically don't know how to take care of them. I'm like, on what evidence, what facts are you basing that on? Like, each group of chicks, they were just all bashing, well, they were mainly bashing dudes, but they were getting their panties in a twist because straight women were into dudes and they thought the dudes were ugly, but that doesn't make any sense because they're not into dudes to begin with. So basically, it all boils down to jealousy because they're mad because they can't get those chicks because they're not into chicks. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, first of all, it's cool if you don't find somebody attractive, right? You're not going to find everybody attractive. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But what got me messed up is, if somebody is happy with another person, be it a guy or a girl, why are you bothering them? Why are you going out of your way to mess with them, to attack the person that they're with? If people are happy, if somebody's happy with the person they're with, leave them be. Let them be happy. Why you gotta do all of that, yo? And it's funny to me because girls always like to talk about how toxic men are, but girls are just as toxic, if not more so. Girls are extremely toxic, son, and I have seen nothing but females, for the most part, being toxic ever since I came back to Twitter. So what's up with that? What's up with that? I would never understand it. Like, I understand, right? If you're into somebody and they're not into you, and that can somewhat hurt, I get it. But that doesn't give you the right to attack the person that they're with. If they're not into you, leave it alone. Keep it pushing. Find somebody that's into you. Why you gotta attack the person why you gotta attack the person they're with, or attack both of them? Leave them be. What's that gonna do? What's that gonna do? That's not making you look good. That's not gonna make them want you. I don't understand it. And it was just the most mind-boggling thing to me, yo. And thankfully, that there was some other woman who actually had a working brain in her head that were telling these chicks to calm down and just let people be happy with who they want to be. Let these people be happy with who they want to be with. You feel me? There were some chicks telling these women to chill out, basically. And I was very much thankful for that, because most of the comments were responding to those men were dudes, right? But it made me happy to know that there were actually some normal, smart women telling them to shut up, basically. Because that wasn't the most childish thing I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't believe it. But wow, man, I've seen a lot of craziest things. I've seen a lot of crazy things on Twitter, but that was one of the most. That was one of the most. I don't even know. One of the most, I guess, toxic things I've seen on Twitter. You feel me? Basically, a bunch of grown women complaining about other women not being interested in them because they are not lesbian, they are straight. And I guess these girls, they have the same mentality that some guys have, right? Because some guys believe that they can turn lesbian straight. Well, I guess these girls had the mentality of that they can turn straight girls lesbians. First of all, what kind of mentality is that? If somebody is not into you, be a guy or girl, why can't you respect that decision? Now, I know some dudes will pursue girls even though they say countless of times that they're not interested. I 100% believe that to be childish and completely idiotic, and I hate niggas who do that, right? And I feel the same way about girls who do that, right? Why is that even necessary? Keep it pushing if they're not interested. Like, I don't understand it. This is one of the many reasons why I hate some people. Usually I say I hate people, but there's cool people, you feel me? But this is one of the many reasons why I hate a lot of people. And niggas and girls. Because some people will just say, oh, I hate dudes, or I hate women. Nigga, I hate everybody. If you act stupid, if you act retarded, then I will say I hate everybody. Men and women. Neither one of y'all is free of getting hate. Neither one of y'all is exempt to annoying me. Come on, son. But anyway, yeah, man. That was basically all I wanted to get in front of the camera and talk about. These lesbian chicks ranting and attacking dudes for being able to get a chick who may or may not be out of their league. And that's another thing, right? Because just because you think somebody is out of somebody's league doesn't mean that person feel that way. Like, me being 100% honest, I think my chick, my wife, is too good for me. 100%. I think she could get a better guy than me. But she doesn't view me as beneath her. Alright? She doesn't see me as less than her. She loves me for me, you know? 100%, I believe she can get a better dude than me, but she loves me, you feel me? And I love her. And that's the point I'm trying to make, right? I don't know why niggas are so obsessed with ranking things, right? But if two people love each other, then just leave it at that, bro. Leave them alone, you know? That's all I'm saying. But, yeah, man. That's all I gotta say. Peace out, my wolf pack. Your alpha has spoken. People be straight up tripping, man. I'm telling you, yo, I'm not even lying, man. Peace.